Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Patience. I decided to come at you guys with a little new one. So in this one I just wanted to showcase to you guys a little bit of the MSR. So for those of you that may or may not know, I went out my way to buy myself the MSR after, managing the C1. And I just wanted to give a little kind of a lowdown, like a review on the situation. Now, obviously we've got the Constellation, and obviously we've got the Concierge. Obviously we've even got the what other shit could I probably bring out in this regard? I think those two will be the ones taken into consideration, and the C1, I guess. The C1 has side 3 guns, guys, 4 side 3s, which is neat. All for the pilot to manage himself. It's got size 2 components around the belt, which makes it kind of a nifty, kind of largest small vessel, because small vessels can most certainly approach a C1 aggressively and confidently, which is not nice for a C1 pilot flying in a mid-range ship. At least that's what his class is made out to be. So with one size components of size 2s, so it's got one size 2 components around the build, it makes it quite vulnerable. And with the size 4s, that you don't want to be dependent on ballistics, no doubt, because you can fund yourself, but you'll only be spending your money right back out of your bank account to refuel your ballistics. So it's best to go plasma if you're on a C1, if you ask me, particularly. Taking that into consideration, the C1 is fast, and it's able to carry quite a bit of cargo, which is quite cool, guys. So I went for the upgrade with Crusader. I'm used to Crusader, so I know how to fly Crusader comfortably. So if you ever want to employ a Crusader Astro pilot, I would be the guy for you. Okay, now taking that into consideration, I went out and got myself the MSR. The MSR is said to be a solo pilot ship. If you look across the way from your Astro pilot seat, there's another seat, which means someone else can be flying right beside you. You go walking around your ship and you see, I think there's about 3 beds. So the ship can be occupied by 3 people, but it's a solo ship. Solo ship would lead me to assume that I have all the guns to myself to shoot, but I don't. What are the sides of all the guns? Side 3s. There's a turret atop my head, and there's a turret below my bum, and these turrets have to be controlled by, well, my friends that would be occupying the ship with me, which makes this a multi-functional ship, not a solo ship. Taking that into consideration, all the guns are size 3s, which means the Astro pilot only has 2 size 3s to shoot. So whenever his teammates are not on board his vessel, he's a very, very, very vulnerable person. Now it does come with size 3 shells, which are darn awesome, but that's all you get. Everything else is size 2. You only get 1 size 3 shells and 1 size 2 of everything else, which just that 1 size 3 creates a gigantic difference. Now, if you're anything like me and you're familiar with the Ares series, they have this big, huge gun mounted on their left side, I believe, or it could be the right side. Either way, it's a size 7. Why am I mentioning this? The MSR has a peculiar shape that would indicate right there on its left side. If you look at the diagram, it has a peculiar shape of a slot where you may assume a weapons to be, maybe a size 8, maybe size 9, obviously a little bit bigger than those ones, because this ship is in the same class as a C1, but it's a bit bigger than the C1. But no, it's not a gun, and it's not anything. It doesn't do anything. It's just a feature to the ship that kind of resembles the Ares series. Atop that, it has the radar system, which is the most fascinating thing to the ship, because that's the whole point of the ship. You're supposed to go in, steal data, and run off. It doesn't have a size 4, it doesn't have a size 5, and it doesn't have a size 6. Now there's ships that are smaller than this ship that has guns that size. If you're stealing data, chances are you're expecting trouble. You're potentially going to run into a lot of trouble. I would have preferred if your crew, probably your co-pilot, tended to maybe a tractor beam and had function or access to turrets, shooting turrets. I would like to have the privilege to remove or insert turrets upon my ship. This way I would have lesser weight upon my ship for when cargo and planet side becomes a big thing, and you know, gravity. And not only that, but I would like to have more guns under my management. That bit there on the left side of the ship that resembles a gigantic gun, I would prefer if that was actually a gun, like a size 9 that was only that was controllable or accessible via the astropilot and the co-pilot. But this gun would be different to both Ares series, simply for the fact that it needs to charge in order to fire. Once it fires, it can take out damn near any shield, and you know, damn near tear apart any ship twice its size, because it's a charged super powered shot. Besides that, obviously you would have, maybe I would have went 2 size 5s and 2 size 4s for the astropilot to have for himself, and then size 3s for the co-pilot. Size 3s for the co-pilot, and maybe one of the co-pilots in the back room also has control to the charge gun as well. So all 3 of us have access. There's a lot of room in this ship that is unnecessary, and I think this ship needs to be revamped. Anyway guys, it's your boy Patience. I hope you like what you be season and hers, and if you did, leave your thumbs and those likes and those comments down below. And if you have any queries guys, over and out.